We're live. Okay.
Howdy, howdy. Football here on Saturday. The score is 27-20 in favor of the West LA Wildcats. Corsairs are knocking on the door though here in the red zone. Just beyond the 10-yard line. Stepping back in shotgun. Little teardrop pass and a crazy hit. That'll be incomplete. And that was not a good decision by the quarterback there. That is just a bad position to put your receiver in there. That's not cool, honestly.
That's right. That was a massive hit. Massive hit by DeMarco Jones, who just came in and totally knocked out the receiver. The quarterback has to put his receivers in a better position and see where the defense is at as well. We'll see what they can do. Like you said, Landon, they're knocking on the door. We'll see if they can punch it in to bring them within one. Here they go. They were able to get past. The line of scrimmage on that blue pass, but that brings up fourth down with 11 yards, with 9 yards to go. We'll see what they can do. This whole game, been an up-tempo game. Brock has been able to work some of his magic, but yet has his team down. We'll see what Santa Monica calls here to be able to bring them within one. Brock pulls back in the pocket, tries to come out. Throws and hits his receiver. Number 21.
Miles Parker found him in the end zone and pending the point after, he might be able to tie this puppy up here just before the fourth quarter. We got a little over 8 minutes left here in the third. No, we're in the fourth.
We're in the fourth.
Sorry.
And Landon, you can hear the crowd, you can hear the cheerleaders, everyone's pumped up on the Santa Monica side.
That was much bigger than I just commentated it. Fourth quarter, tying it up here. Point after is good. We're all tied up, 27 apiece.
This looks like it's going to be a great ending to a great football game. See, now two teams that are equal. We'll see which team can pull out.
And this will be big for Santa Monica. This is a much needed up-tempo game. Kind of get some scores in. Good job passing the ball, running the ball better than they have in previous games. As we know, Santa Monica's sitting at an 0-3 record, and the season's not that long, so a win is very necessary here, especially at home.
This could be a very big statement win for them, a good moral win. They could definitely right the ship and bring some momentum back into the season, especially on a special day like this, on a homecoming day.
That's right, 27 apiece for either team. Corsairs ready to kick this one off to the Wildcats. And a laser with an interesting bounce, fumbled back there around the 15-yard line. Couple moves, gets a little extra yardage. Right around the 20 is where he'll fall.
It's not the first time we've seen him juggle the ball, fumble the ball back there, but at least he was able to get it back and hold it in, but keep possession for the Wildcats. And now Santa Monica's defense comes out to see if they can get a big stop right here to get the offense back out.
Yeah, now is one of the most pivotal possessions in the game, really. Here with about 8 minutes left, West LA could really dictate the game on offense here, or Santa Monica could shut it down early and get the ball back. Good start for the defense there, only giving up about a yard or so on the carry.
And you can see that Santa Monica's coming out with some physicality, not letting West LA run up the gut.
Second down and long. As Wiggins will line up in shotgun as he has been the entire game. A handoff, trying to find the outside edge, and he definitely does. First down and a little bit more on the carry there.
And landed Malik Norman. I think it's his game today. It's his day today. He's been absolutely running all over the Santa Monica defense. Whether it's through the middle or outside, he's definitely been making a big impact today.
That's right, here's another carry. Finds a good gap and exploits it. Another first down for Malik Norman. And of course, we have a flag on the play. But I was going to give props to the offensive line, actually. The penalty could be on them. But anytime you got a good running back, you know you got at least a half-decent offensive line. Running backs can do some magic on their own, but not without the big men up front.
That's right. You gotta give those big guys some love.
That's exactly right. Some of the most underrated players on the field, and they're called upon once again. Another good game for Norman. That one for 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
You can see that when Santa Monica came out, first play of this drive, they came out with some physicality, but now it seems like the offensive line, what West LA's offensive line has picked it up, opened some gaps up for Malik Norman to go in and exploit.
That's right, Norman. Unfortunately, we don't have live stats up here, but Norman averages 145 rushing yards per game. I reckon he's pretty close to that right now, if not above it. He's been running all over the field today, and another first down for the Wildcats. That one, however, was Peter Cortez on the carry.
That running back duo, both Cortez and Norman, have made a big impact today. And this is usually a team that likes to air it out, as you know. But today the running backs have made their impact known.
Yeah, it's really a dual threat, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Another carry. This time the Corsair is able to wrangle him down after only a couple yards.
Santa Monica looked a little more lively there, not letting Cortez run wild on that one. Probably just a 3-yard gain.
Clock is ticking. We just are under 6 minutes now, about 5:45 to go in this one. And West LA doing a good job at milking the clock. They keep getting rushing first downs, so they're probably just going to keep going back to it until the Corsairs can answer defensively.
For West LA, you don't want to leave that much time for Santa Monica.
Another one, Norman finds the gap, first down. It looks a little too easy for him out there.
And again, yeah, exactly. He's been able to run right up these gaps that the offensive line has opened for him, to being able to take advantage of it. And another first down, like you said, and they keep the clock moving as well as the chains.
That is right. This time another handoff up the gut. Maybe about 5 yards on that play. Defensive line able to finally bring Norman to the ground before getting another first down.
That's right. And it definitely looks, Landon, like West LA is trying to milk that clock as much as possible to leave Santa Monica almost no time to make a drive of their own. It's a big game for both.
That it is. What will they do now? A fake handoff. The blitz is coming. A screen pass. Somehow able to get that throw off before the defense came in. Made it to just around the 10-yard line. Put him at the 12, actually.
and landed. That was a great recognition by the quarterback Wiggins, being able to try to scramble a bit and yet find that receiver that was wide open. Great job keeping his eyes downfield.
Clock is ticking. 4 minutes to go here. Wildcats in the red zone. Blitz coming. Steps back, makes the throw. And it looked to me like he was in the end zone when he made the catch, honestly, but it looks like they're going to mark him down at the 1. It was right on the edge.
They're going to mark him right at the half-yard line. It definitely looked like he was in when he caught it. But that was a great job by the quarterback Wiggins to be able to move up into the pocket and deliver a strike right into that small window. And a great catch by the receiver as well.
Time for a goal line stand. The Corsairs, possibly QB sneak. That's exactly what it will be. And that'll be a Wildcat touchdown. With 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Score 33-27. Pending the extra point for the Wildcats. And the pressure's on for the Corsairs. They have 3:15 to respond. The Wildcats did a good job at milking the clock. That was a whole 5-6 minute drive right there.
That's right, Landon. Yeah, this is a great drive overall by West LA, being able to march down the field with a running attack and yet passing. Passing as well. Quarterback Wiggins showed off what he's about, and also Malik Norman being able to run all over the Santa Monica defense, putting their team up by 7 with 3:15 to go.
34-27. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Kickoff about to happen here in just a minute. Corsairs are going to have their shot at some late game heroics here in the 4th.
We'll be able to see here what Santa Monica is all about. To be able to at least tie the game.
Here's the kick, a short one. Fields it at the 25, and he will stumble his way to just close to the 40-yard line there.
It's a great job securing the ball and then taking it up like 10, 12 yards to get the team a better starting position. And that puts Santa Monica in a great position to march down the field and punch it into the end zone.
Yeah, good field position. That's all you could ask for in that situation. So they'll have 3 minutes and 10 seconds now after the kick return. There is a player down on the field for the Wildcats, getting some medical attention right now. Take a short pause here. Well, it might be a little longer of a attention than I thought was going to be needed, so we can talk over it, I assume. Oh, he's getting up right now. There we go. Walking on his own 2 feet. Good to see. Get a little attention on the sideline. What do you expect to see here as the Corsairs march out on the field for this final drive?
Definitely more Forrest Brock, where you have to see his magic on display earlier in the game, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see it out here, airing it out, and also using Bridges as well as running back.
First play is a handoff right up the middle. Nothing there. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard or so on the play there. They're just going to put it right back at the line of scrimmage.
You can start seeing some frustration on the Santa Monica side, but they have to stay calm, collected, and see what what's available and what's not, make the right decisions
That's right.
to get this team at level again with West LA.
Wide receiver in motion. Brock steps back to throw. And gains about 5 yards there on the play.
Not a bad play there. I mean, it was pretty good to get halfway through, but now they have to convert this third down. The key to this drive is going to have to be Forrest Brock. He's going to have to put this team on his back for right now and see what's available and hit some open receivers.
2 minutes to go here in this game. Brock stepping back by himself. Completed. That will be a first down. And he does get out of bounds as well. That'll stop the clock right at 2 minutes. No, it will not. Refs are going to keep the clock going, actually. Saw one of the refs signal, keep it going.
That's right. So now Santa Monica has to get into that urgency right now. They can't.
Yeah, they do. They picked up that first down. That's the first initial barrier to entry, the first hump you got to get over. And now you've gotten that taste for yardage and got to keep it going here on the other side of the field. And the timeout is taken with 1:36 to go in the game. And I believe the coach is going to actually talk about the clock, why the clock kept running when he went out of bounds. That's what I thought as well. It should have stopped right at 2 minutes. And the clock did stop, in fact, but a referee did signal for the clock to keep going.
Yeah, I think the referee did not see the same thing that we were all seeing. Put the signal up for the clock to keep moving, and maybe that's what prompted a West LA timeout. Wanted to talk it over.
So I'm curious to see, obviously no replay in a situation like this. I mean, I wonder if one of the refs even knows what time it should have stopped at. It was exactly 2 minutes. We have the luxury of knowing that, but will they fix it is a question.
It doesn't look like it. And the referee's now trying to explain to head coach, to Santa Monica's head coach, see what happened. But he's not looking too happy right now.
No, it does not look like that will go in the Corsairs' favor. 1:36 to go here, down by 7. Brock steps back, throwing across the field, and incomplete.
That was a great look by quarterback Brock. Just a little great.
34-27.
Just a little.
34-27.
But that was a great look and a great play by the cornerback, number 23, DeMarco Jones, who has been all over the place today.
And the clock, every time we look at it, gets a little closer to the end. 1:30 now, scrambling, and has to make the catch falling down, so he'll be down immediately. Did he drop it?
Dropped it.
He did, huh?
Dropped it.
I thought he caught that. How did he drop that?
Most likely wasn't expecting it. But there we go again with Brock. Flushed out of the pocket, keeping his eyes down the field and trying to hit his receivers. But right now, the receivers aren't working with him.
So a 3rd and long situation, not ideal here for the Corsairs. 1:26, they're going to throw it off in the backfield, and a fumble. He got hit really low, ball came up out high, and then dribbled out of bounds.
There seems to be some confusion right there down on the sideline. But that was a great look for Santa Monica. They at least gained some yardage to go for the 4th down.
So it's do or die time here. 4th down. Have to pick up this, or it's most likely over. talking from coach to the referees. He's not really liking what he's seeing here.
We can see this, man. This constant, let's call it communication between the coach and the referees here. Definitely not looking like a happy camper right now.
No, he's not. I mean, this was probably the most complete game that the Corsairs have played, just looking at kind of the stats in the previous games.
Definitely.
And everything has been pretty working well. The pass has been there. Brock has been doing a good job at scrambling. Maybe the cover, the protection actually isn't where it quite needs to be on the offensive line side. He has been needing to scramble out a lot, flush out of the pocket. 4th down here. Pass is complete, and he gets out of bounds. Does he get the first down, though? It's going to be very, very close. And they're going to move the chains. So they move the chains and get out of bounds. Exactly a minute on the clock. 4th down is converted when they needed it. It was do or die time right there. And now a brand new set of downs, 1st and 10 here.
And a great play call by Santa Monica. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
Stepping back in the pocket once again, looking for the end zone here. And he gets it! What a catch! My goodness, Miles Parker.
What an absolute dime by quarterback Brock. And an absolute amazing catch.
Absolutely beautiful. Parker makes the grab over the defender in the end zone. That was at least a 30-yard throw.
Absolutely amazing. What a throw, what a catch at the most timely moment as well of the game.
All right, turn to the kicker here to tie this one up. And it will go in, all tied up at 34 apiece. 1 minute to go in this one.
Fresh off of converting that 4th down. What a big statement. And it definitely pumps up the Santa Monica faithful and the cheerleaders around.
Yeah, that was a good play call, honestly. I mean, after converting the 4th down with the pass, maybe the defensive side was thinking it was just going to be a run on first to try to kind of get their bearings straight offensively again and not air it out and look for a house call. But that's exactly what they did, and it paid off for the Corsairs.
That's right. The element of surprise can sometimes work in your favor, and that's what happened today for Santa Monica. And we'll see. But now, with a minute and some change left, they have to make sure that West LA doesn't march down the field.
Yeah, and they've kind of been able to do so in pretty quick fashion whenever they want. Their drives offensively have really been up to what they want to do. Like their previous drive, they milked a lot of the clock off, and they wanted to do that. They just ran the ball down the throats of the Corsairs.
That's right.
We saw with the opening drive of this game, they can get down the field in a hurry. 4-play drive, all screen passes. And it's looking like they're going to have great field position actually here. 45-yard line, maybe 46.
An absolute great way to start this drive with excellent field position. Right, like you said, at the 46. Definitely something that West LA can build up on. And they don't have to go all the way to the end zone.
No, just field goal position would work here. I would look for lots of screen passes here to get them down the field. The good part about screens is you can get out of bounds as well. Normally screens are definitely designed to get out of bounds. And there's the first one.
Sorry.
They're going to keep the clock rolling on that one because he was forced to the ground towards the out of bounds line. So clock is ticking, 40 seconds left as of now, and clock's still moving.
And you can see that they're not going in a huddle. They're going no huddle here, trying to speed it up.
Wiggins, quick throw, incomplete.
The quick look by quarterback Wiggins over to Orion, Knowles, but dropped it. It'll stop the clock at 28.7 seconds. We'll see what they can do right here. They can convert this third down.
Got to convert here. They'll obviously go for it on fourth, most likely. They have been most of the game, but a wide open Knowles.
An absolute missed opportunity right there. Landon put him in good position, and he had some wide open space too to run a little bit after
He did, and he could have gotten out of bounds when the defensive pressure came. That's two in a row to Knowles, their best receiver, and both of them dropped.
We'll see what they do right now.
Fourth
I
down.
wonder if they'll try to hit Knowles again.
They might, looking like there's going to be a timeout. West LA is going to talk it over.
And this is a big call right here. This play call right here, and what West LA is about to do. You never know. If they can't convert, San Juan can come right back, march down with 2 timeouts left. And pull it off in the final seconds of this game.
Yeah, we'll see how long this next play is going to take. We know that Wiggins does have legs. He might start scrambling everywhere. 24 seconds to go.
That's right. Just like Santa Monica's quarterback Brock, Wiggins has shown the ability to be versatile, to throw and to run as well. So he could definitely be a threat here. But we'll see what they come up with and see if it's enough for a first down.
Oh, and it looks like they're in they were in a punting formation, but the quarterback was the punter. So curious if there was some deception possibly going on there. Either way, the Corsairs were not ready for that formation on the offensive side. They definitely thought they were just going for it. They were in a normal cover 2 position there.
Right, it was definitely some deception right there. But it seemed to have some there seemed to be some confusion on both sides as well. Especially right now with West LA huddled up. We'll see if they can come out and execute whatever they call.
West LA is still showing that same formation. Corsairs will send someone back to receive just in case. But the Corsairs do look like they're ready for a fake. Yeah, they stay back. And that will dribble out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
And Landon, maybe not the most wisest decision to let that ball roll back, losing some yardage right there. Probably could have moved over real quick, called a fair catch, and just downed it right between the 25 and the 30 instead of having the ball roll back like around the 15.
Right. You only have 16 seconds left in this one. Game tied up, so it's not necessarily do or die for the Corsairs here, but they do have the ball now. A chance for possibly something special we might see. Already a great throw just a minute ago.
We see some more magic from Forrest Brock. We're now in the final seconds.
Brock alone in the backfield. The wide receivers are going. Quick check down route to get out of bounds at the 20.
Great awareness by the receiver line to get out of bounds and stop the clock. Only 3 seconds used up in that play.
That's right, 13 seconds left to go. 4 wide receivers out, 1 running back in the backfield. And same route ran there, another completion and another 5 yards.
The same exact play, Landon. Hitting number 17 and being able to get out of bounds as well.
That one took 4 seconds off the clock that time, just a second longer than the one before. 9 seconds left to go. We gotta do something here. Not gonna have enough time to keep throwing that one. Oh! Tried to air one out to Thornton, their best wide receiver, and he got drilled after the fact. No flag on the play. Thornton a little shaky there. Definitely got the wind knocked out of him for sure.
Definitely, we hope that.
Hopefully not injured, but for sure the wind knocked out of him.
Hopefully it's just he got the wind knocked out of him. But that was a great play call right there. You get the sense that he kind of knew the defender was coming, probably got nervous a bit, and that's why he couldn't make that catch.
And here on 2nd and 10, it looks like the Corsairs were getting ready to kneel it, but then a flag thrown on the play will bring the ball back 5 yards.
And Landon, it looks like we're gonna have some. Just have the Corsairs kneel it down. And just let the clock run down.
Clock will run out. We get some free football, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, some extra football, overtime football. Could never hurt anybody.
It did not. We'll keep checking on Thornton on the sideline. He's needed for this SMC offense. He's still sitting on the bench. Trainers are looking at him, not necessarily tending to him though. It looks like probably just the wind got knocked out of him.
That's right. Just keeping a close eye on him, making sure he's okay. If he's needed any liquids, he'll get some. But they're probably just having a quick conversation, a little conversation with him, while keeping a close eye on him.
So, I'm not for certain on the rules for this division for overtime. I don't know if both teams will get a chance or first score does it. I'm not sure exactly on this league. We will send out a couple captains for another coin toss.
Each team will get a possession at the 25-yard line.
Hear that, Megan?
Yeah.
Yep. Each team's possession.
So this is interesting. Each team is going to get a possession at the 25-yard line, supposedly, for the overtime rules here. And if anyone is an NFL fan, thinking back to last season in the postseason with the Chiefs-Bills game, there was a lot of buzz around that and the overtime rules and what should change, what should not change. And one of the kind of recommendations some people were making is something similar to this, like just get a possession at the 30 or whatever, kind of towards the red zone and see if you can punch it in. The other team gets a shot. If they punch it in, you just keep going. Other kind of leagues have tried it as well. I think the Canadian Football League does something similar, but it also might help for not needless injuries, right? Like the kickoff is one of the most dangerous plays in all of football. The kickoff, the punt return, those two are really where you kind of put your body on the line the most with very little payoff, if ever. A kick returner will maybe return one or two for a touchdown in their entire career, but each and every time they got to get drilled by people that are running at full speed towards them, and it's a dangerous play every single time. So it's good to know that leagues like this are probably trying to avoid that, and I think that's honestly smart and helpful.
Definitely, it definitely limits the potential, and it takes out the potential of injury when you do it to eliminate the kickoff, and it gives both teams an opportunity to score. In the NFL, we all know that's been a big topic, that first team to score a touchdown wins the game.
Right.
And here we see that both teams Both teams will get a shot at having the ball. We'll see if Santa Monica can convert. It looks right now that Santa Monica will have the ball first.
Santa Monica will get their first hand at it. 25-yard line is where they will start. We're here in overtime. 34-34 is the score. So the Corsairs are looked upon here to put up some points. And then West LA will have a shot to answer regardless of the outcome. First play of the drive, Brock steps back, scrambling, looking around, finds a man out on the edge. And a good gain there. Great first play here in overtime. Gets down to the 10-yard line. Easy first down. Should be first and goal.
And Landon Moore, Forrest Brock magic here, was able to scramble out of the pocket, a few turns, twist, scramble out of the pocket, and find a receiver for a good gain and put them closer to the end zone.
10-yard line, first and goal. Brock in shotgun. Has a running back next to him. Running back's going to go out for a quick route, and he will throw it to him. That was Jaden Bridges on the reception for a 5-yard gain. Second and goal at the 5.
And these last two plays, both passes have gone to Jalen Bridges. We've seen it. Maybe there's some of having backfield running out and acting as that receiver out there.
And that one will get in. There is a flag on the ground, however. And that was Thornton over there, huh? He got back in.
If that touchdown stands, that's a big touchdown by Thornton, especially after it.
Point after, up and good. 41-34. SMC leads, and the pressure's on for West LA.
That was a great possession by the Santa Monica offense. Now the Santa Monica defense needs to be just as stubborn and stop this West LA offense. Make sure that Wiggins doesn't run wild out of the pocket, and also got to keep Malik Norman in check.
What'd I do? Oh crap. Just like, help me there.
Setting up shop at the 25 for the first play of this overtime drive for the Wildcats. And it's a handoff to none other than Malik Norman, who gets smothered after a couple yards on the carry.
You can see that West LA is going to rely heavily on Malik Norman. Knowing, almost everyone knowing this, Santa Monica should keep their eye closely on him. Make sure he doesn't run wild.
Wiggins hands it off once again to Norman, looking for some more yardage. Not getting as much as he has been able to. Good stand here by the SMC defense. Only a couple yards on that carry. So third and about 3 to go. And of course they will go for it if they're held for a fourth down. So 2 more plays here that the Wildcats have. That will be good for a first down though.
You see all 3 plays of Malik Norman right now. You can see, like it's been said, West LA is going to rely heavily on Norman. And it's up to that front line of Santa Monica's defense to contain them, to block the gaps, and also to get him down as fast as possible.
That's right. And look at this. They were spotted at the 11, so that's actually kind of lucky for them. They get another set of downs, another shot at it before having to do the goal line stand and do or die time. No gain on the play there. Another handoff to Norman. Good job by the Corsair defense.
Great play by the guys up front, limiting the action up there, limiting Malik Norman, not letting him gain too many yards.
What a good game it's been so far. Got some extra football. Looks like we have a timeout on the field here. Once again, to just recap, we are in overtime. The Corsairs did get the first possession, and overtime here, both teams get a shot at the end zone from the 25-yard line. The Corsairs were able to capitalize with a touchdown and a point after. And it was none other than Jabari Thornton that got the receiving touchdown. And the pressure's on here for the Wildcats to respond, or the game will end.
That's right. Santa Monica definitely has played their most complete game of the season this year, scoring 41 points, and the highest they had scored this season was 20. So definitely the offense picked it up today, and it looks like the defense right here.
That's right, and the last 2 weeks only putting up one touchdown in 2 games, right? They got shut out against Compton. Here's a play, a throw to the outside edge. Looks like he snuck it in, but I think they're going to call him out down at the 1-yard line there. He tried to reach across the pylon, and the referee's going to say stepped out right there on the outer edge. So a major goal line stand for the Corsairs here now.
That's right, and Landon, another story of the game is the placement of the ball where everything is hit around the 1, around the 2-yard line.
It's been happening a lot, huh?
Yeah, that's right. And
oh, they're going to call it a touchdown, yeah. I did think it was a touchdown. It looked like he got it. I mean, the ref would definitely have a better look at it over there on the sideline. You never know where his feet are, but
from up here, it definitely looked like he was...
And for sure reached across, yeah.
He definitely reached it in, and it looked like his feet were raining down from up here. He was running that tightrope.
So now the pressure is on this kicker, but they will call a timeout. An interesting call here. Maybe they're going to try to see if they want to go for 2 and get the victory here before giving the Corsairs the ball once again.
And a big decision comes here. You can take everything into consideration right now. You take in your 2-2 record. You want to get that momentum into the next few games of the season.
That's right. Head coach Ledwith for the Corsairs out on the field with his group of guys, preparing them for anything, saying get ready to get in field goal formation or get ready to drop back in coverage if need be.
That's right. Santa Monica's coaches are out there making sure their players know what it is that they need to be doing.
They're lining up in a regular defensive formation right now. We'll see what the offense brings. Yeah, the quarterback's on the field. Wiggins, this is do or die time right here.
This is what football's all about.
41-40 the score. Wiggins lines up in shotgun. It's a handoff. Norman to the outside. The defense tracking him, and they get him down. They tackle him at the 1-yard line. The Corsairs win 41-40.
An absolute amazing play by the defense, being able to stop none other than Malik Norman, who ran all over them throughout the game. A goal line stop and a big momentum play, a big game, a big play for Santa Monica.
The Corsairs are coming home on homecoming day. What an ending to this one. 41-40 the final score. And a great game it was. Beautiful overtime heroics by the Corsair defense. And of course the offense setting up the pressure cooker situation, getting the touchdown. A great game it was, 41-40 final score here at Santa Monica.
You were feeling the emotion. You were feeling all the tension before that play. And once Malik Norman was stopped, you can see everyone jump up, the cheerleaders jumping up, the fans, the Santa Monica faithful jumping in pure emotion. This was a big game, a big play, a big win for Santa Monica.
That's right, first win of the season, 1-3 record now for Santa Monica, and West LA is going to drop to 2-3. And we'll see you guys in the next one. My name is Landon Klotz. Alongside me, Edwin Guzman. We'll see you in the next one.
See you, Landon. Have a good one.